City a unitary authority area and the county town of Leicestershire in the East Midlands of England. It is the largest settlement in the East Midlands region. The city lies on the River Soar and close to the eastern end of the National Forest. It is situated to the northeast of Birmingham and Coventry, south of Nottingham and west of Peterborough. The population size has increased by 39,000 almost, from around about 330,000 in 2011 to about 369,000 in 2021. The city is steeped with its long history stretching over 2,000 years. Hello, I'm John and welcome to my YouTube channel, John's Box, and to the second of 10 parts of 10 largest English cities, their pros and cons. And today is the turn of Leicester, with a population of 368,000. It's been a city since 1919, and it's England's ninth largest city. We're not going to be doing London, but in the final part we will be doing London City. So what about Leicester then? It's actually one of the oldest cities in England. It goes back to pre-Roman times, so it's even over 2,000 years old. So we're going to look at the pluses, the minuses, and one or two fun facts about Leicester which may surprise you. So sit back and relax and enjoy what you see. The bustling Narborough Road area alone is said to have residents from 23 different countries, earning it the title of Britain's most multicultural high street. Leicester is therefore home to a variety of vibrant ethnic communities. Alongside English, as many as 70 languages and dialects are spoken in the city, from Gujarati, Urdu and Bengali to Polish, Thai and Chinese. Consequently, a jam-packed calendar of events embraces this diversity, including an annual Caribbean Carnival and the Leicester International Short Film Festival, both in August. Leicester Pride is at the beginning of September, and the largest Diwali celebrations outside of India are held every October. There are permanent reminders of the city's rich culture, including the Curve Theatre on Rutland Street, which plays host to local productions as well as big-name stars. Phoenix Leicester is home to the city's independent cinema, art and digital culture, while the Sound House on Southampton Street is an independent live music venue. All are located in the Cultural Quarter, an area in the east of the city centre that was formerly Leicester's textile and shoe hub. Leicester is one of the oldest cities in England, with a history going back at least 2 millennia. The native Iron Age settlement encountered by the Romans at the site seems to have developed in the 2nd or 1st centuries BC. It is believed that the Romans arrived in Leicester area around AD 47 during their conquest of southern Britain. Leicester has become synonymous with the King Richard III story, killed at the Battle of Bosworth, only to be uncovered in a Leicester car park in 2012. A stone's throw from the beautiful cathedral, the Richard III experience takes budding historians through a tale of dynasty, death and discovery. There is also the Jury War Museum. This free attraction is the ideal place to find out more about the archaeology of the area. The wall itself is one of the tallest pieces of Roman masonry you can still see in the UK today. Leicester's outdoor market has been at the heart of the city for more than 700 years and is complemented by a recently built food hall. Take a wander through the city's Victorian arcades filled with independents such as vintage books shops and retro clothing stores. Among the best examples is the Grade 2 listed Silver Arcade, which reopened in 2013 following a multi-million-pound revamp. Residents include Deli Flavor, a specialist food shop that serves some of the best coffee in town, as well as the Organic Experience, the city's only organic hair salon. Coco and More Chocolatier is on Silver Street and offers a master class in chocolate. Or, if you'd rather leave it to the experts, you can watch the chocolatiers at work in the open kitchen. Alternatively, head to Foss Park, a 12-minute drive out of the city centre. There's more than 30 stores including Pandora and Next Home, as well as free parking. Burgers at Crafty should feature on any foodie's to-do list. Make sure you try the classic Crafty cheese, layered with great quality beef, served pink, red Leicester cheese and ketchup, mustard and mayo, served in a broccoli bun from nearby Blaby. The quirky restaurant is found in St. Martin's Square. There are two great local drink brands, Burley's London Dry Gin and Everard's Brewery Ales and Beers. The gin is distilled using a custom-built copper pot at Borden Lodge Farm in Charnwood Forest and is available all over the country. Everard's has been brewing since the mid-19th century and now owns more than 175 pubs across the East Midlands. The annual Leicester Comedy Festival has hosted hundreds of stand-up comics since it started in 1994. Various events take place across the city with previous performers including Simon Pegg, Bill Bailey and Joe Brand. The UK Pun Championships is one of the highlights where contestants take it in turns to come up with puns based on a particular topic. Speaking of puns, did you know that Shakespeare wasn't English? He was Arabic, and his Arabic name was Sheikh Haspir. Not funny. For an out-of-this-world family experience, the National Space Centre is on Exploration Drive, 2 miles or a 10-minute drive from the city centre. It is home to the UK's biggest domed planetarium and appeals to children and adults of all ages. There are 6 intergalactic galaxies and a striking 42-metre high rocket tower. Head to Tranquility Base to find out what it's like to be a trainee astronaut. The University of Leicester Botanic Garden is on Glebe Road, 3.7 miles southeast of the city centre and opposite Leicester Racecourse. It's free to enter and is a great place to enjoy a picnic or a stroll. Take your pick from the alpine, desert, temperate and tropical greenhouses with many unusual plant species to see. Leicester is home to both Premier League football and top-flight rugby union and home to Leicester County Cricket Club, a feat probably unmatched by any English city. There's also the Leicester Racecourse if you're into GGs. Needless to say, you are spoiled for sporting choice in this city. It is claimed that Leicester has more traffic lights than any other city. Unfortunately, this can't be confirmed, but there are definitely a lot of them, as you'll know if you drive through the city. Did you know that the English language we use today originated in Leicester? It's thought that after warring, Anglo-Saxons and Vikings in Leicester set aside their differences, and the two communities started sharing their trades and languages, and helped to shape modern Standard English. If it wasn't for this, we would probably still use an Anglo-Saxon style language more similar to German.
Brother Athelstan.
By the way,
Isawa du hit. Isaga vänster du hit Isawa. I'd probably get to the root of, I'd probably hold a big debate, not a debate, but just somewhere where you can come and voice your opinion.
Leicester seems to be proud of the obvious truth that it's a mess. The great unwashed suffer, while deluded fools still insist everything's fine and dandy. Communities of various faiths and backgrounds have lived side by side for decades, but we've all watched Leicester turned into a risible dump with rising crimes and CSE in recent years. One of the downsides of living in Leicester city centre is the lack of green space to enjoy. Aside from Town Hall Square and the squares on New Walk, the city is a vast expanse of pavement until you leave the inner ring road. There are also very few trees lining the streets and pedestrianised areas of the city. The worst spot in Leicester for violent or sexual offences was Gravel Street, with 131 crimes reported in 1 year. Humberstone Gate was the second most criminal street overall, with a total of 386 crimes recorded, 117 of which were shoplifting. Leicester newspapers are riddled with violent crime, gangs, child sex exploitation, domestic violence and abuse, hate crime, and human trafficking. How is that great? 9 defendants have played a part in bridging into Leicester lethal prohibited weapons and ammunition that goes with it. Just one of Leicester's many serious problems. Antisocial crime and violence are rated highly here. The crime rate in Leicester is much higher than average. According to official statistics, Leicester is a low-skilled poor economy claiming high rates of benefits, still stuffing mollycoddled students with taxpayers' cash and accommodation. The realities and stats aren't complimentary. If you are unfortunate enough to be married to or dating a man from Leicester, then the chances that he is not cheating on you are very slim. Ladies, and probably men too of Leicester, I have seen your man online dating looking for fun, excitement and relationship. Yes, you can believe it, looking for a relationship, even though they aren't single, but claiming to be. Leicester appears to be rife with men looking to cheat on their partners. The city is one of the most polluted in the UK, mainly due to its large number of traffic lights and tight city centre. Most of the pollution is due to the carbon and monoxide emissions from motor vehicles. Incidentally, its northern rival Leeds is worse. Top of the list is Manchester, followed by London. On the general side, Leicester is a city going through a large portion of regeneration. Add in its diverse nature, ample parks, green spaces and rich cultural heritage. The city is a popular pick, and the demand for homes is evident. While the average house price is at a relatively affordable 300k, Leicester is regarded as one of the more expensive places to live in England due to the average wage being around 30k per annum. So I hope you enjoyed all that. Don't forget to comment, because the best content is your comments. Absolutely, particularly if you live in Leicester or around Leicester, or you've studied there, or you've been there many times. Maybe there are one or two things which perhaps you may not agree with, particularly on the negative side. In the next edition, it will be one of England's oldest cities, which is Bristol, and I have been there several times. That will be coming up soon. And thank you once again for sticking with me right until this moment. You're really brave if you have. Hope you've enjoyed it, and see you soon. Bye for now. One more time. Bye.